Okay, we're at the end of another month, so it's time to round up my favorite beauty products from the month prior. I sort of took the summer off. Last month I did a summer favorites because I had gotten off track of doing monthly favorites videos. And I've done those for years. I don't know what happened, but anyway, I'm back now this month to get back into the swing of things, so let's get into the favorites. My first favorite is a hair product from Kenra. It's from their Platinum collection, and it's a dry thickening spray. So the way I use this, and I think the way it's intended to be used, is on dry styled hair as a density builder, sort of like a texture spray, but what I've found is it doesn't leave as much residue in the hair that a texture spray will. So it doesn't necessarily add a lot of texture and sort of that, I guess kind of like gritty, just textured, almost day-old hair feel on the hair, but it does add density in I don't know how it works, but it definitely makes my hair feel thicker. So I've been enjoying wearing my hair half up, and so I like to spray this density spray, thickening spray in around like the middle, not really the top part of my hair, but like the middle part of my hair to fill like this area, especially when I'm wearing it half up, because I'm losing about half my hair when I'm pulling it half up. So it makes the bottom look a little bit fuller, and it makes it less likely to just fall completely flat and limp when I step outside. So it's not a humidity resistor like the KMS California, anti-humidity shield spray is, but I find that this adds a lot of thickness to my hair. It's really amazing. So I've been trying some products from Pureology. That their new line is Full, F-U-L-F-Y-L, and those are feeling a touch waxy to me. This doesn't feel waxy or heavy at all. So Kenra Platinum Collection Dry Thickening Spray. So the lipstick I'm wearing today is Anthropologie's Albeit collection. This is Fuchsia. Oh, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a bright pink one. A lipstick, though, I've been loving this month is by Urban Decay. It's their new Vice lipstick. They launched at least 100 new shades. I thought on that, it's like, there can't be that many new shades of lipstick. They just sort of relaunched everything. And there's sheer, matte, there's all these different coverages, and if you go to a Sephora, or even if you look online, it's just, they're all divided out into these certain collections, and you can kind of pick from there. So I saw Brat, that's the name of it. It's a sheer lipstick in this really nice soft pink. It's not nude, it's definitely pink, and it wears a little bit brighter or a little bit more towards the hot pink end of the spectrum. Still sheer though when you put it on, but I love the color. It's been great for summer as we're kind of getting to the end. I'll just put some on here so you can see the shade. So it's definitely pink, and it, like I said, it wears a little bit bolder on the lips, though still sheer. It's like a nice bright pink color. So I'm excited to actually put this over some of the nude or more like Burt's Bees blush basin, that sort of nude, a little bit more brown lipstick. If you put a little of this over top of it, it'll kick everything up a notch and add a little bit more pink and brightness to it. So anyway, I've been wearing this a ton, like almost, I was gonna say daily, but I don't wear lipstick daily. Anytime I'm wearing lipstick, I'm often grabbing for this one. I wrote a whole post and filmed a video on my latest nail polish, like home manicure routine, and the polishes I've enjoyed lately, and some of the nail products that can't be replaced in my opinion. So I'll link to the video here, and I'll put a link to the whole post below this video on my blog. But I used Essie's Gel Couture in it. Now I will say, and I need to go back and clarify this in the post, you don't need a base coat with it. I just found that I got longer wear with the base coat, but I've tried both ways, and this current way I'm wearing is without a base coat. I like to try things. So I'm seeing if it does in fact work well without a base coat. My first time without a base coat was not successful at all. So I've been using it with the base coat and had good results. Anyway, the whole point of this story is Essie's Gel Couture in Touch Up is going to be my shade for the fall. I'm wearing it on my nails now. It's almost exactly like my bobby pin logo, purple. I love this shade. This is like, between this and gray, I don't need another color in my life. The thing about the Gel Couture is you get the color polish and then the top coat, and those are the only things you need. If you want to use a base coat, you certainly can, but they would say you don't need it. And the wear is great. It's more likely to sort of push back from the tips of your nails than chip, and I can get longer wear on nail color that way. If it chips, it's over. I can't live with like chip nails like some people can. If I see one chip, it's all coming off. And it goes on quite thick. It's a little bit, it takes a learning curve to get used to using it, and the brush is wider, but the finish is like nice and thick as well too, so it feels a little bit stronger than like a really thin coat of like too liquidy nail polish, if that makes sense. Anyway, this color touch up is a fave, and then there's another shade that's like a little bit brighter lavender color that I use in the tutorial. If you want to go see it there, that's also really fun. So you could still get away with wearing it for the end of summer, but it might be a little too bright for the fall. I mean, do what you want, wear whatever nail color you want, but I'm excited to wear this into the fall. I know I've talked about Benefit's Roller Lash a bunch. When I first tried this mascara, I hated it. And then I tried it again and I loved it, and it's irreplaceable now. I don't know what happened, but Roller Lash, a favorite. I usually alternate between this, or I'll use them together, Benefit's Roller Lash and Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes mascara. But lately I've just been using Roller Lash with the Cherry Bloom lash fibers, and people are asking me if I'm wearing fake eyelashes. No, I'm not. That is how great Roller Lash is for keeping everything up and curled after you curl. I need to curl mine with the lash curler, but then Roller Lash does the rest of the work there. And then using lash fibers is such a great way to add length and thickness to it. Takes a little getting used to, but what I like about Roller Lash is it's not as thick of a mascara as Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes is, so it's less likely to clump. And when you're working with fibers, you want sort of a more wet, thinner mascara to make sure all the fibers are going in the right direction. Usually a bit more drier, thickening mascara is going to be more prone to clumps. So that's just something to keep in mind. So this has been doing the trick for me. If you haven't tried it yet, try it. And if you hate it first time around, try it again and you may love it like I do. Okay, so I got one of these hair turban towels from Sephora. So it has a button right here. It's by, how do you say this? Aquis, unsure. It's like Aqua IS without the A at the end of Aqua. Could I have explained that more confusing? Anyway, it's a hair turban to dry your hair. And it's made of a different material than most like bath towels. And what you do is flip your head over, you put the button at the nape of your neck and let this all drape over the front, and then you just twist it up. Just give you an example. And then let's say my head's in there, you bring it over the back of the top of your head, and I could just put it on, and then you put the little loop here around the button and it holds the twist in place. So what I like about it is it's not nearly as heavy as having a whole bath towel wrapped on your head. It's supposed to be a little less frizz producing, just the material that the towel is made with, and I love it. I'll almost never go back to using a towel to wrap my hair up. One, for the weight, and two, it's just it doesn't feel like it dries my hair more quickly than a towel would. My hair dries pretty fast anyway, so it's not like, oh, it cuts so much time off my blow dry. I haven't noticed that, but it doesn't create more frizz or friction on the hair, and it's supposed to be better for your hair to use sort of a softer material like this than a bath towel. A lot of people I know just use an old t-shirt and do the same kind of twisting method. I just like that there was a specific towel made for it, and also this loop and button keeps everything in place. Lastly, I had my hair wrapped up in this, and David, my son, who's, well, 2.5, almost 3, looked at me and said, "Mama, you look like an ice cream cone," because it was like a white, like vanilla ice cream twisted on top. And I was like, that is the best compliment I've ever received. While we're talking about hair stuff, I have to also mention the Blowpro shower cap. I just ordered this online. I had one and it started to smell kind of stale, and I tried washing it the way it said to wash it, and that didn't work well. It smelled worse. So they're relatively cheap, and I just ordered another one on Amazon. This is the best shower cap around, guys. If you go more than one day between washing your hair, and let's hope you shower every day, your body. If you just tie your hair up, but you don't put a shower cap on, all of the steam and moisture from the shower is gonna ruin your hair. You have to wear a shower cap. The Blowpro one will keep all of the moisture and steam and humidity out. It's tight around your hair line, like it should keep everything back from your forehead, even at the nape area. So you won't have any of those like frizzies flying out, and that way you'll be able to go longer without restyling your hair. So Blowpro shower cap is awesome. I've also found them at Costco. Just throwing it out there. If you're a Costco shopper, check out the like bath, I don't know, shampoo and soap area. You might find one there. I have two not favorites. One is definitely a not favorite, and one is more like it wasn't worth the money. So my return here, not favorite, is the Dior Nail Glow. This is a instant French manicure effect whitening nail care. It wasn't cheap, and I really had high hopes for it because it wasn't cheap, and it's a pink sheer top coat or nail treatment that's supposed to make the whites of your nails look whiter, and it does make the whole nail look more pink than if you weren't wearing anything on your nails, but it wasn't a nice enough or pretty enough finish that made me think, I definitely need this. I also like having my nails polished a lot, so this didn't give me like that finished look that polished nails do. Obviously I wasn't looking for color like nail polish does, but I thought it would be like really a brightening French manicure look. It isn't. So that is going back. That's a return. The other product I got sucked into the Nordstrom anniversary sale, which was really good. I got a lot of really great stuff. But I got this Charlotte Tilbury palette for 75 bucks. And that's just a stupid amount of money on a palette. It's beautiful. And if like my house was burning down and I had to grab some makeup, obviously my family and all my very important possessions are gone, and I had a chance to grab makeup, I would grab this because this is really all you need. I mean, I need foundation, but the eyeshadows are beautiful. These are at the bottom here, and two blush colors, a highlight and a bronzer. Not really a contour. That's like a true bronzer for me. It's too orange to be a contour. It's a beautiful palette. I love the quality of all of the products there. The blush is stunning. There's nothing wrong with it. It was just a lot of money. And after I got it, and I've used it a bunch, you can see because I use it a lot, because I have to use this. I spent a lot of money on it. I realized, like, man, there's not anything particularly profound about it to make it cost that much to me. I like Charlotte Tilbury stuff. I love the Magic Foundation. I'm a fan. But the palette is way overpriced for what you get. You can get similar quality in a lot of other, I'm thinking like Urban Decay palettes, which don't come with like the highlight and bronzer. You know, Tarte actually makes a couple of these sort of full face palettes that are much less expensive, and Tarte products always deliver. Their stuff's really pigmented, their shadows are really buttery and blend well. So anyway, I feel mean putting it in the not favorites part. It's more like it wasn't worth the money, but it's still good. I just wouldn't buy it again. And I don't think I would buy another. She has different colors or shades of these full face palettes. This one is the Seductive Beauty one. It's called Instant Look in a Palette. I just won't buy another one, despite them being absolutely beautiful. If I was gifted one, great. I'm just not gonna spend my own money on it. So that's my review of that. Okay, so that's what I've got for the month of August. I cannot believe, I'm so excited. We're getting into fall. It's been a hot summer. I've mentioned that about daily on Snapchat and Instagram story. More Snapchat. But anyway, if you want to follow me on social media, you can find me at the letter K, the number 8, _ small things. I'm pretty much everything. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, where else am I? Periscope. I haven't periscoped in a while, but yeah, I try and stay pretty active on those things. And on Snapchat, if you follow there, from time to time I'll do like really quick beauty reviews that maybe don't need a whole blog post, so that would be a fun place to follow if you want to just check in on quick stuff. There's also a lot of my kids on there, so I'm just gonna warn you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see my summer favorites, I will link to it below so you can check that one out. It was a longer video, or more products from just the summer that I had been loving, and I will see you next time.